So this is what my brows look like after I colored them, and just adds so much more volume, and I need to use less product to fill them in, and I just like how they're darker right now. I just find it to definitely be a more youthful look to have a darker brow. So lasts about, I'd say 3 weeks-ish. It fades a lot, but I can keep up with it. So I'm just gonna fill my brows in with the Blonde Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. And I'd like to try actually a darker shade for when my brows are fading or when I don't want to color them. So I want to pick up a darker color because I'll go in after with the Ardell powder over the dip brow to deepen the color. So these are my brows both filled in, and I usually do go in with the clear mascara beforehand and kind of fluff up my brows before I apply the product. And before I do my makeup, I just wanted to talk about my hair. So I tried a new product by Joico, the Joico Zero Heat for fine and medium hair. So it's an air drying styling cream, fights frizz and defines natural texture. So the first time that I used it in my hair, I didn't see too much of a difference, and I was like, okay, doesn't work for my hair, so whatever, I'm good with it, or maybe I put too much or too little in. So I put it in last night after I washed my hair, and I also used the Hydro Splash replenishing leave-in for fine medium hair, and I think that this just helped tone out the frizz that was at the bottom better, and just helped with this product to kind of create the more wave in my hair. So I see a little bit more in the front, not too much throughout, but I definitely see that there's less frizz and it just looks smoother. So I might just leave it for the day. I usually go in and add some wave with the flat iron or curling iron, but I might just leave it because it's got a lot of body too. I found that this time there was more body to my hair as well. So pretty good. Not in love, but I will continue using it because you gotta give products a chance. Alright, so I'm just gonna do a really minimal makeup look today. I picked up this L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte foundation at the drugstore the other day. It was on clearance for $5, so I was like, I'll give it a shot. It's a little dark for my skin, but I think for summer it'll be a good shade, and when I'm very self-tanned. So I have another kind of matte foundation. The Maybelline foundation stick is more on the matte side, and I found it a little drying. I used this the other day and I applied it with my damp Beaky blender, and I think that that is like the key to getting a nice matte look, is using the sponge over the brush. Like, so I ran this under the water, squeezed it out, but having a damp sponge, I think, and really just pressing the foundation into your skin is really key to having a matte. And sometimes matte formulas don't work for people, but I found that this worked so well, and I was worried about the creasing around my nose and cheeks, that would be enhanced by the matte foundation, and it wasn't. I feel like I saw less creasing with this as opposed to a really luminous foundation. So I'm really happy I tried it out with a damp sponge because it applied so nicely, and it's a medium coverage, and I am self-tan today, so it's really matching up nicely with my skin tone and just laying really nicely on the skin. So just continuously patting this in really blends it in nicely. And then I'm gonna go in, I think, should I go in with the Infallible as well? Concealer? Alright, just because I want to do a more natural makeup look, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me, because this one is a little darker than the L'Oreal Infallible concealer that I have. Oh, my dog's having a nap behind me. So we are winding down on our season of hockey, and both boys are in the playoffs now, so it's getting down to the last couple games, so they're getting really exciting. My son, my youngest, has a game tonight, and no matter what, with the points that his team has earned, they are gonna make it into the finals, so they will do a first to 4 point series with another team in their bracket, in their grouping. So that should be fun. He's just kind of coming up to real hockey this year. When they're little, they kind of just do a lot of drills and not really do many games. So it's been a really exciting season for him, and my oldest is also really excited to continue on with his playoff series. So that pressed in really nicely. I used to use the Beauty Blender like years ago when it first came out, and then I just, for whatever reason, you just go to brushes, skipped finger, like whatever. But trying the blender again has been really nice, just to see what a nice finish it can actually give to your makeup, and it just applies so easily. So that is the concealer, and next I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the contour, Kim K contour. And we're still waiting on warmer weather here. We're still getting a lot of winter weather, cold fronts, cold mornings. So I'm ready for spring and spring outfits, and not wearing winter boots anymore, and not wearing winter hats and all that. So for my setting powder under my eyes, I'm just going to go in with the Hourglass Veil setting powder, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of that under my eyes. And this, out of all of the setting powders that I've tried over the past year, has definitely been the one that I have found that has creased the least for me. And it sits there like a veil, like you don't even feel it. I don't really need to go in with a powder brush and brush it away. Like it's worked with all of the concealers that I have. So I just love this one, and I will just put a little bit under my contour. So for my blush, I just went in with the e.l.f. stick blush in Glistening Peach, and it has a nice iridescence to it, and it looks nice because it doesn't sit on the skin like powder. It's more of got a creamy texture to it, so it sits on the skin nicely. So I'm just going to pat it in a little bit with the blender, just so it gives more of a natural finish to the skin. And then I'm going to go in with the Hourglass Ambient Strobe Light highlighter. And which brush should I use? I'm going to use this fan brush and just lightly go over my cheekbones. And this is a highlighter that just gives you that glass-like finish to your skin. I love it. I use this, if I use a highlighter, this is the one I'm using every day. Alright, so for my lips, I'm just going in with Revlon's Sky Pink. I've been loving this lip gloss lately. It's really all that I've been wearing, this with a little bit of lip liner, and it just gives you a subtle pink iridescence to your lip, but just makes them look full, and that is what you want. So I'm just gonna go for a really natural glam today. I'm not gonna put on any eye makeup. Me and my best friend were talking about it last week. I think we both were like, I'm gonna try going with no mascara, and I've been doing it a lot lately, and it just kind of gives you that no makeup look. You've got your face on, but just doing your brows and not applying anything to your eyes, I think just gives a really fresh look, because it's not like you have no makeup on, so you don't look completely like tired, rolled out of bed, but it just gives you that fresh spring look. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video today, seeing how I tint my eyebrows and new products that I've been using for my hair. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys again soon.